Hi there, everyone. I sure am glad you're back for the day. Today is lesson 141, and this begins the fourth review that we've had. So as it begins, now we review again. This time, aware that we are preparing for a second part of learning. Probably we weren't aware of that, but so it is. And this preparation, of course, is so truth can be applied. Well, that certainly has been the case before, but in the earlier times, we had a more specific application, like if upset came up, here's what to do. Well, today, we're going to begin to concentrate on readiness for what's going to come next. Don't worry now about what's next. But this is the aim of this review and for the lessons that are following this. Thus, we review the recent lessons and their central thoughts in a different way that's going to facilitate readiness for what we are now achieving. Okay, this is major rewiring, as is the whole thing, which is why I refer to this as a spiritual technology. There's neuroscience involved here. Now, there is a central theme that unifies each step in this review that we're going to undertake, which can simply be stated, my mind holds only what I think with God or with love. Now, it's emphasized before that our minds have held lots of grievances, so now we're going to hold something else. And it says, this idea about my mind holding only what I think with God is a fact. And it represents the truth of what you are, which is creation, and what your Father is, Creator. Remember, each one of us is a unique, whole expression of love itself. So, it is this thought by which the Father gave creation to the Son, establishing the Son as co-creator with Himself, this our minds holding only love together. It is this that fully guarantees salvation to us, because it's in His mind, or our mind, that these thoughts dwell. Now, lack of forgiveness blocks this thought from awareness, this idea that our minds hold only loving thoughts. But it doesn't change it at all. It's forever true. This would be like if you have a drape covering the window so that you can't see your yard outside. It doesn't make the yard vanish or cease to exist. It just means you can't be aware of it. Okay, so let's begin our preparation with some understanding of the many forms. Note the word forms, in which the lack of real forgiveness might be carefully concealed. Because they're illusions, these forms aren't perceived for what they are. They're defenses that protect our unforgiving thoughts. They protect our grievances from being seen and recognized. Their purpose, these defenses, are to show you something else. Distract your attention and hold correction off through these self-deceptions made to take correction's place. And yet, our minds hold only what we think with God. Our self-deceptions cannot take the place of truth. After all, these self-deceptions have no substance to them. No more ability to change the truth than if a child throws a stick into the ocean, that's not going to change the coming and the going of the tides. It's not going to change the fact that the water is warmed by the sun, and it certainly is not going to change the fact that the light of the moon, the silver, beautiful light, shines on it at night. And so we're going to start each practice period in this review by readying our minds to understand the lessons that we're going to read and see the meaning that they offer to us. So this is going to be a little bit different. Begin each day with time devoted to preparation of your mind to learn what each idea you're going to review can offer you in terms of freedom and in peace. So just open your mind, clear it of all thoughts that are in the way, and let this one thought alone engage fully. Okay, let everything else go. And the idea, once again repeated, my mind holds only what I think with God. This is a contemplative exercise. This is not a figuring out. It's not a trying to understand. It's contemplative. That means you focus your full attention on it. And it asks us to do this for 5 minutes. And it says if you do this for 5 minutes, it's going to reorient you along the lines which love appointed, which God appointed, and to place his mind, loving mind, in charge of all the thoughts you will receive this day. And by the way, you won't dream these up on your own. They will all be shared with the source of love. And so each one's going to bring a message of his love to you, returning messages of yours to him. So will communion, which is that intimate sharing in common, be accomplished between creator and created. Okay. After your preparation, just read each of the 2 ideas assigned to you for that day. Just read them. They're only a few words long. Then close your eyes. Say them slowly to yourself. There's no hurry now, because now you're using time for its actual intended purpose. So let each word shine with the meaning that love has given it, as it was given to you through his voice. That's through your intuition, your guidance, your right mind. And let each idea that you review give you the gift that is meant for you. And this is the only format, nothing but this. So each hour, bring to your mind the thought with which the day began in that 5-minute contemplative period, and then spend a quiet moment. Then repeat the 2 ideas for the day, unhurriedly, just with enough time to see the gifts that they contain for you, and just let them be received. And we're going to add no other thoughts. Just let these messages be as they are. We don't need any more than this to give us happiness and rest, endless quiet, perfect certainty. This is no figuring out. This is allowing ourselves to give full attention to these truly important thoughts. And all our Father wills that we receive as the inheritance we have of him will show up. So each day of practicing, as we review, we close as we began, repeating first this thought, my mind holds only what I think with God, and make the rest of the day a special time of blessing and happiness for all of us. And through our faithfulness, we restore the world from darkness to light, from grief to joy, from pain to peace, and from sin to holiness, from guilt to innocence. So God offers thanks to all of us who practice keeping his word. And as we give our minds to the ideas for the day, again, before we sleep, his gratitude surrounds us all in peace, where he wills we be forever. And we're now learning how to claim this again as our inheritance. So, okay, that's the end of the overall directions, and so here's the specific for Lesson 141. State, remember at the beginning and the end of the day and hourly, my mind holds only what I think with God. These are my real loving thoughts. And the first thought, forgiveness, is the key to happiness. Releasing grievances is what's going to allow me to experience love finally again. So the first one, forgiveness, is the key to happiness. That's all you're going to think about. Then the second one, forgiveness offers everything I want. What could we possibly want besides all the ways love is experienced? So, secondly, forgiveness offers everything I want. It's the key to happiness, and it offers everything. Okay, have a wonderful review. This is going to be interesting to see where it takes us next. Goodbye for now, and I will see you tomorrow.